Drinking. All right, let's see who's gonna hop on tonight. Hello? Anyone? Hello? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Hello? Anybody gonna talk tonight? The hair's sticking up. There it is. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Anybody? Anybody? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Oklahoma, welcome. You were on here before, right? I forget your name though. Refresh my memory. My mind today is just bad. I have a kitty that wants my attention. Go lay down, Chloe. Yes, Vonda. Did I say that right, Vonda? Okay, I thought I remembered you. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. And let a few more people hop on and we'll get going here. Go lay down, Chloe. I have a kitty that wants to have attention now. They're like kids. They don't want you until you get on the phone, you know? Same with my cat. Doesn't want me until I'm doing something. So if you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Yes, you do. I'll make time for you to use the bathroom. All right. So if you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Okay. We'll be here. All right. So how was everybody's Sunday? Hello from Tennessee. Just passing through? Oh, you don't want to stick around? I am from South Dakota, and I will get to that, Vonda. I just was going to let a few more people hop on. Night Rider, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hi from Florida. Is it Hannah? I appreciate all the likes too, guys. And the badges, that's cool. Thank you so much. Sorry, I got to get rid of my cat. Hey, it's Mickey. I've been good. Hey, Wayne. I meant to message you and tell you I was going live. I forgot. Okay, a few more people hopped on. I'm going to get started just a second. I had somebody said, did he have time to go to the bathroom? I said, yeah, we'll wait. All right. Well, if you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. My name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. So basically, I'm just going to get started. Hopefully he's back from the bathroom soon. So basically, I started my TikTok in March of last year. I started it because on September 14th of 2023, my husband, for TikTok purposes, unalived himself. And that's when I discovered that I have abilities to talk to my guides and those that have crossed over. And then they led me to my purpose, which was to help other people to go through things like I've been through. And so I had started a lot of my other social media and I kind of drug my feet with TikTok, so that's why TikTok didn't come around till March, because I'm a little technologically challenged. Had to have some help from my grandkids because I wasn't sure I could set it up myself. And so basically that's my story. And generally when I go live, I get a subject from my guides. I need serious relationship with sin. Thank you for the gift. And so basically my guides give me the topic for the night, if we have one. Tonight's Michigan. Cindy, welcome. So if you're just hopping on, tell us who you are, where you're from. My name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. And so tonight's topic is, are you stuck? So that's what we talk about here. But before we get to the topic, I'm just going to talk about, I only have 2 rules here. I am doing good. Thank you. I only have 2 rules. I ask that if you're here, you just be kind. Everybody be kind to everyone. And the second rule is we don't talk about politics. There's a million other pages out there that you can go talk about politics. This just isn't one of them. It's not for political reasons. It's just the point that this page is about helping people and uplifting others and helping others heal. And so we just don't talk about that here. So all I ask is if you have a problem with that, hop off and keep scrolling. I like to say we're all where we are on our own journey of life. And I am where I am and you are where you are. And none of us are going to agree 100% on anything. So on my page, we agree to disagree. And if you can't do that, same thing. Just hop off and keep scrolling. That's all I ask. So that being said, if you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Like I said, my name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome if you missed that part. And tonight's topic is, are you stuck? Does anybody feel like you're stuck? Anybody? And we're not shy around here, so pipe in anytime. You never hurt my feelings. Sometimes we get a little off topic. Thank you for the follow. But I believe that the topic goes and the conversation goes where it's supposed to go. So if we get a little off topic, it's okay. Yes, you feel stuck. Do you want to, and I will ask you questions if you talk to me. So if you don't want to answer, just say so. So Cindy, you feel stuck. Do you want, what, were you on the other night, Cindy? Are you the same Cindy that was on the other night? I apologize. I don't remember that profile picture. Generally, I go off the profile, but people change theirs. Hi, do you have a name? Hi, everyone, and where are you from? No, okay. You can't even clean the house. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're here. Tonight's a great night for you to be here. Carol, thanks for the follow. Do you want to elaborate for us? Are you stuck as in far as you can't even clean the house? Like, I'm Brazilian. Oh, okay. Are you stuck because like anxiety, depression kind of thing? Is that why you can't even clean your house? Or can you elaborate just a little bit for us? So if you're just hopping on, tell us who you are, where you're from. Linda, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay, well, I'm waiting. Is it son-in-law? Okay, so you're experiencing a loss and you're stuck. Is that what you're saying? You're in the right place if that's the case. Yes, okay. Old song, do you have a name? Thank you for the follow. Well, you're in the right place. So we're going to talk about that. So one of the ways, a lot of times people lose somebody and they are just stuck, right? And they don't know what to do. So I don't know if you heard the very beginning, if you were here when I give my intro. Basically, for TikTok purposes, my husband unalived himself, right? We were together for 32 years and I'd been with him since I was 16 and I was right there with you. I was stuck. We had been living out of our camper because of for my husband's work purposes. And so when I came back to my apartment with all my stuff from my camper, I was extremely stuck. My house looked like a tornado hit it. I mean, or a bomb went off. That's how bad my apartment looked. So don't feel bad. You're not alone. And what I discovered so I'm the odd duck. I'm the circle that don't fit in the square, Cindy. And so I knew that group therapy wasn't going to work for me, and my husband didn't leave me in a great spot financially, so therapy was out for me. Um, and I can't talk so much about, I got to be careful how I say this because I get reported every time. So once I decided that I wasn't going to do what he did, I'm going to say it like that, because I hadn't lived without him and I didn't know how I was going to live without him, right? Bobby Jean, where are you from? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Once I had decided that, I'm like, okay, I have to figure out what am I going to do, right? Like I have to become my own therapist somehow because like you, I was very stuck. Like I said, my apartment looked like a bomb went off. I just brought everything in from the camper and it just sat. And we hadn't been home only for 3 weeks out of basically the whole year. And so I was very extremely stuck. And so, what I had come up with, I'm not sure what that says. Sorry about that. Is so I started to deep dive into meditation. I was kind of dabbling in it a little bit before my husband passed. So if you're hopping on and you're very offended, we talk about subjects here that might offend you, just so you know, because I get reported. I got to be so careful. And so for me to get unstuck, the first decision I made is okay, I'm going to deep dive into meditation. So I started meditating and I'm not even sure how I came up with this. I just started journaling every day. And don't think about it, right? I would just start writing down my feelings every day of, today I'm angry with you and I miss you so much and I'm angry. Thank you for the follow. And I would journal and then of course, cried and, did whatever I needed to do. My biggest takeaway from that is what I would tell you is, you have to feel your emotions. You have to walk yourself through that. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So I'm going to hop over here and tell you real quick, Gabrielle, how are you? I miss you, girl. Thank you for the follow, Mary. I appreciate it. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. So I'm going to hop over to that and I'll get back to you. So I'm not leaving you, Cindy, I promise. Because we're talking a lot about this tonight. So are you choosing darkness or light, right? And when I say darkness, that can mean you're stuck. You're stuck in the darkness. And a lot of times you miss me too. Oh, I love you too, girl. I miss you. So a lot of times when we're in a grief state, we are stuck in the darkness, right? We don't know the first steps and what to do and what to take. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And for the badge. Thank you. And so what is the first step? The first step is figuring out, how am I going to walk through this darkness? Because that's what you got to do ultimately. As much as it sucks, if you're in the darkness, and I have an unstable connection, so if I lose y'all, I apologize. It tells me that all the time. You have to walk through that darkness. So basically, you have to walk through the tunnel. You see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you got to walk through that tunnel. And how you do that is you got to deal with it. So I assume you're not dealing with it. Can you elaborate a little bit more for me, Cindy? And then while she's doing that, I'm going to just talk about, so there's other ways of being stuck also. Carol, caregiver to 3 and overwhelmed, journaling helps. Oh, that's awesome. Nope, just sad. Okay, so that's the biggest thing, is walking through that sadness, right? And what I tell everybody, and if you've never been on here before, my biggest motto is that have your moment, right? Have those moments of the sadness and walk yourself through that. Just don't unpack and live there. Okay? And that's part of grieving, right? And like I said, you start to journal about it, because that really helps you walk through that, because you can journal, I'm sad today. I'm angry today that you left, or whatever your feelings may be, right? For me, I was angry, and at the beginning I felt guilty. And, for me, it was a range a gamut of emotions, right? And so, yeah, so just if I make a suggestion, it would be to journal. Also, learning to quiet your mind, that would help too. My therapist was horrible. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I asked my guides here a while back, I said, how do I know all this stuff? Because honestly, I mean, I've been through a lot in my life, and a lot of it is life experiences. And they said it's lifetimes of experiences for me. So I've been through a lot in my life, and a lot of it is life experiences. And they said it's lifetimes of experiences for me. So, and this is why this is my purpose in life now, is to help other people. That's why I'm here. So, both my parents passed away last year. I'm so sorry, Linda. Are you dealing with it or not dealing with it? And if you are dealing with it, how? And if you're not, how come? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, welcome. You're in. This is what my community is about. This is what we talk about. So this is what it's all about and why I'm here. You're dealing with it. Okay. You're dealing with it well, I take it. And so there's other ways of being stuck too, right? So for me, so I kind of was dealing with my grief, and I'm not leaving you, I promise. We'll hop back. Thank you, Carol. Yes. And so there's other ways of being stuck too. One is, you're stuck. You don't want to take care of yourself. For me, after I kind of dealt with the grief, then came, okay, now I'm in limbo because my past of 32 years is gone, right? For the first couple weeks, months, I was straddling both worlds, right? I had one foot in the old world that literally no longer existed. Ronald, hi from Boston. Welcome. Glad to have you here. If you're just hopping on, tell us who you are, where you're from. And so one foot was straddling the old world of the 32 years that literally, after he made that decision, crumbled. Literally nothing left. The new foot the other foot was kind of in the new world that I knew nothing about, or how I was going to get by or make it or survive without him in it. My dad died when I was 13, so my mom had to deal with that grief. Aw, I'm so sorry for your loss. And so, yeah, so I literally was straddling two worlds. Oh, that's been there, done that. And it's called, there are ways to get out of that too, Linda. Been there, done that. Most of my life, really. And if there's a way, if you can take a step back from that, that's the best way to do it. But anyway, and so I found myself stuck for months, right? What am I going to do? I don't know anything about this new world. I no longer have the old world. I'm just kind of stuck here in the middle. And my guides kind of kept me stuck too on purpose. This whole year I'm going, okay, I'm basically waiting in the hallway, right? I'm in the hallway praising the creator, praising the source. That's what I call him. I don't say God here just because I've been down rabbit holes and there's a million gods. Which one are you talking about? I believe in a creator. I believe in all that. I just don't call it God. Or I say divine. So I feel like the divine's got me in the hallway, right? So I'm praising the divine in the hallway while I'm waiting for that next door to open, which is my future, right? And so basically this whole year I've been learning. I'm learning and learning and learning because I have to learn, because I'm going to step fully into my purpose at some point. And so, I feel like, this whole year I kept saying, I'm stuck. I just feel stuck, right? And then finally it dawned on me one day, I wasn't stuck. I was a little bit, but I wasn't stuck. They were here. I was in the hallway because I'm being prepared for that next door to open. But a lot of times we purposely keep ourselves stuck. And that's some of the things that, my guides I'm going to talk about tonight. Do I have support? A little bit. I have all of you now, and a couple of my regulars on here. One of them is Wayne. I don't know if anybody else on here that's regular, Wayne. But mostly you guys. I have one friend here where I live, and I have a support on a messenger group, and I was just talking to her a little bit ago, Gabrielle. And then my kids, and that is my support for the most part. I don't know, because I've never been on that. Anyway, and so one of the biggest things is if you feel stuck is, do I want to get unstuck? It's a decision. Get unstuck. It's a decision. Not going to talk about that right now. I apologize. Maybe another night. And so it's a choice. Do I want to stay in the, you're not happy with your life and you want something more, right? You have dreams and goals, right? But you just feel stuck and you don't know how to get there, right? So the first thing is get there, right? So the first thing is you have to make that decision like I did, right? I could have sat here and laid in this bed and I could have stewed for this whole year, but instead I made the decision, no, I'm going to figure out how to make myself better. So that's the first step. Do I want to be better? And then you can move forward. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. So for you, Cindy, that would be your case, right? Do you want to stay in that sadness or do you want to move forward? If you're still on here, which I hope you are, do you want to move forward? That's actually the very first step. We want to feel safe, and it feels unsafe when you lose someone close. Yes, exactly. Well, it especially like for me, it's a husband, right? And that's your kind of your security in a way, move forward. Okay. So like I said, we're going to back up. That means walking through. So like I said, we're going to back up. That means walking through that darkness, that sadness, right? And so every day you need to do something to walk through that. So what we call in the spiritual world, if you're not familiar, we call it shadow work. So you need to do the shadow work. And when the grief or whatever comes up, you deal with it. But like I said, don't unpack and live there. Have a moment and then go about your day, right? I don't know if you guys have seen my videos before or not, right? I don't know if you guys have seen my videos before or not, but I always say, have a great day, right? It's a choice, because it is a choice. We can choose to sit and be sad all day and go about your day. Does anybody have anything they want to say? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. I had my hand on the bottom of the phone. You guys can hear me, right? I apologize. I've got something going on my screen now. I click something and I don't know what it is. Anyway, so yes, only you can choose to get unstuck. So like I was talking about before, say that you're not happy with your life and you feel stuck just in your life. We don't talk about politics here. That's your first warning. It's nothing political. This is about, yes, Renee is my name. We just don't talk about politics here because this is about healing and helping others and lonely people who are lonely and just about helping people. So we just don't talk politics here. That's all. I appreciate that. There's a million other pages out there. You can do that. Anyway, so what I was saying is, so if you say you're stuck in your life, right, and you're just not happy with where you are, and like I said, thank you for the share, and I appreciate that. And so, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. We don't talk about that here, and I don't want to have to warn you anymore. I don't want to have to warn you anymore. Anyway, so if you're stuck in your life, like I said, the first decision is do you want to get unstuck? You're not happy with your life. Only you can change it. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's the goal. Just to use, hold on, sorry. my throat chakra. I forgot to bring a drink in tonight, and somebody always doesn't want me to talk. Thank you for sharing the live. Okay. You can stop now. You're clogging up my feet, or is that the point? Hold on, guys. I would appreciate you to stop sharing the live now, because I can't read my comments. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I don't like to do that. I do believe in Jesus, yes. I don't believe that he's the sky daddy, as you would put it. Exactly. Good evening. Your name is Brian. Where were you from, Brian? I don't know how that person's still doing that. I've blocked them. I think they just have another account. It's just another troll. Oh, one of those kind of nights. Sorry, guys. What a pain. I think they just have a backup accounts just to troll you. Right? And so, yeah, so like I said, the first step is making the decision. You want to change. Only you can change your situation. Nobody else can. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just going to read because my guides give me little notes here. So sometimes when we feel stuck, we just need to change our perspective. And then here was a thing that really caught, oh, for gosh sakes. I think they just have accounts set up tonight, guys, I don't know how they're getting through. I've blocked them. They just have account after account, apparently. Good gravy. I blocked them. I don't know how they're even getting through. One of those kind of nights, apparently. Okay, so here's the thing too, right? Sometimes we have to get where we're sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? Maybe we're sick and tired of being sad. We're sick and tired of our life. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. These trolls tonight, I tell you, that's a new one. I've literally blocked 3 accounts now, and they just come back with another one. And there's another one. Try to help people, and all you get is trolls sometimes. Well, I'm hoping they're helping me by sharing my live anyway. Good gracious. That's 4 accounts with just a different variation. Somebody doesn't want me to talk tonight. That's okay. Not gonna stop me. We're gonna keep going. So are you guys still there? Cindy, are you still there? It's so hard with all these trolls tonight. Okay, are we coming up with a new name now? Okay, so that has helped you, right? So like I said, and for me, meditation works. And meditation doesn't have to be just sitting in a dark room, right? All meditation means is learning how to quiet your mind, right? Quiet your mind. And a lot of times too, that helps because then in a way we can reprogram what we want our mind. You know, if our mind's telling us we're sad all the time, learn to quiet your mind and then maybe start a gratitude journal. What am I grateful for, right? And then start writing all the things you're grateful for. So then you've quieted your mind, you're writing in your gratitude journal. These are the things that I'm grateful for. So you're basically reprogramming your mind. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Do you have a name and where are you from? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. And there's my Debbie girl. She's one of my regulars. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Is it your ankle, Deb? Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm just going to go over my notes and see what else I got here. Let's see. Looks like I pretty much went over everything already. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Anybody else have anything else they want to talk about or add to that? Anybody? Don't be shy. We're not shy around here. Unless you're a troll, then just keep moving. If you're just trying to troll my account, just keep scrolling to someone else. And two, another good thing too is nature. Nature is amazing. If you can get outside, I know it's cold in a lot of places, but if you can get outside and be in nature, especially if you're sad. Oh, thank you. Nature is wonderful and it's very healing, especially if you're going through like a depression or anxiety or sadness. It's great. And that's a really another good way to get unstuck. Music is another good one. If you like to, just crank up your music in your living room and dance to your heart's content. It's a good way to, I don't know if you're familiar, so we're all made of energy. It's a good way to raise your vibration, which basically raising your mood. And that helps also. So there's lots of other things. Walking in nature, if there's a hiking trail near you, walk in nature, learn how to, basically, like I said, I apologize. My words tonight are terrible today. Learning how to slow down your mind and really focus. Breathe in the fresh air. Exactly. Fresh air will do you wonders. For fresh air. Exactly. Fresh air will do you wonders. For sure, Debbie. And I'm so sorry. How are you doing, Debbie, since you with your sister? No problem, Cindy. And I try to have my grandson, but I should be back tomorrow night, usually 7 o'clock Mountain Time. But you're always welcome to come message me on my page. You can find me. I have a YouTube channel also called Scorpio Medium, and you can find my email there, and you can always email me also. So I'm glad that you hopped on tonight. I hope we can help you out, or we have helped you out. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Oh, good. I'm glad. Keep me posted, okay? This isn't no, your page froze. I'm sorry, but I will upload it to my, I always upload my lives to my YouTube channel. I upload all my lives there. Thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. So hopefully it's unfroze for you now, Carol. I know I had an unstable connection there for a while. I'm going to switch hands. Ouch, I have fibromyalgia. You think it's TikTok? Yeah, very well could be. Wouldn't surprise me. Thank you for that, Debbie. I appreciate it. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Yours is freezing too? Oh, that's not good. I'm blocking 4 different trolls. Yeah, something's going on. Hello, is it Isabella? Yeah, something's going on. Hello, is it Isabella? Where are you from? And I guess where are you from? Sorry. My YouTube is Scorpio Medium, and I would love it if you subscribe. That would be great. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And like I said, I always upload my lives there because I can upload the whole thing. And so it's generally the next day. Okay, we're not interested. Please hop off and keep scrolling. So yeah, I generally do it the next day because TikTok, they don't process my videos until the next day. So then takes me till then to download it so I can upload it to YouTube. So thank you for the likes, Debbie. I appreciate that. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Okay, and so tonight, if you missed it, tonight's topic is, are you stuck? Anybody else out there want to talk to me tonight? Or did everybody leave? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Hold on, guys, lots of blocks tonight. Sometimes that happens, unfortunately. So anybody else that's here still, that's lost a loved one and that has dealt with it or hasn't dealt with it? You're in Alabama? Well, welcome. I'm glad to have you here, Carol. Did you say, were you the one that said you lost your parents? Or was that someone else? I apologize. Normally I take notes, and tonight I didn't get that. Or were you the caregiver? I forget. Sorry. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. Anybody else have anything else they want to share or talk about or vent about? Anybody? This is a good page to do that. Anyone? Okay, well, maybe this will be a short live tonight then. Seattle, Washington. Welcome. Is it Mark? Thank you for that, Mark. I appreciate that. I love the Pacific Northwest. I cannot wait to move back to the Pacific Northwest. That's my goal. I love it there. The best of both worlds. You get the ocean and you get the mountains, which is my happy place. Okay, well, anybody else have anything else they want to share, add, talk about? Anybody going once? Going twice? Aw, thank you. Okay, well, on that note, if nobody else has anything else they want to talk about or share, I'm going to say I'm glad that you are all here tonight. Thank you for joining my live. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a great night. Remember to make tomorrow great, because it's a choice. You can choose what kind of day you want to have. Just remember, we all have things through our day that we all go through. Just think of them as speed bumps, right? You go over them and forget they're there. Real quick, because I forgot, I better do my little my little thing real quick. My guides won't be happy with me if I don't. So if you missed it, I do have also a YouTube channel. It is Scorpio Medium. I would love for you to subscribe. All of my lives get uploaded there the next day. So if you missed a live and you would like to watch one, you can go there. I try to go live. All of my lives get uploaded there the next day. So if you missed a live and you would like to watch one, you can go there. I try to go live Sunday through Thursday. Haven't been as consistent lately because I'm my daughter's backup babysitter. But generally 7 o'clock Mountain Time, Sunday through Thursday. At least a couple of those nights you can find me here. I'm also a medium, but I don't do that on here. Basically, if you missed the beginning, I started this because I discovered my purpose in life was to help others. In September of 23, my husband, for TikTok purposes, unalived himself. And that's when I discovered that I had abilities to talk to my guides, and then they led me to my purpose, which is to help other people. And so that's why I'm here. I'm here to help others go through loss. And if you're That's why I'm here to help others go through loss. And if you're just lonely and you need a place to go, a community, my community that's what I started this community for. And just to kind of uplift others. So that's what I do here. If you're not familiar, I have videos. I get a message just about every day from my guides. And I upload those to here and to all my other social media accounts. Like I said, I have a YouTube channel, and that's under Scorpio Medium. If you're interested in me channeling a loved one for you, you can go there and find my email, which is scorpiomedium74@yahoo.com. It's also on here, but it's on the website because there was no other place to put it. I will also be linking I think my PayPal is linked there, so if anybody is interested in donating, because this has become a job for me, you can do that there, but I never ask anybody to do that. It's just if you have the abilities to help out, that's great, and if you don't, that's great too. But other than that, so that's pretty much what I do here. And unless somebody else has got something else they need to vent or talk about, going once, going twice. Okay, well, like I said, I hope y'all have a great day. Make tomorrow great, because it's a choice. And I'm going to say until we meet again.